Every empire begins in silence, not with noise, not with applause, but with discipline, sacrifice, and the quiet extinguishing of fear. If you are building something, anything, you are not merely an entrepreneur. You are a warrior in the marketplace. And like all warriors, you will face chaos, rejection, and the crushing weight of uncertainty. The ancient Stoics didn't build companies, they built empires of the mind. And today, their wisdom might be the only armor that keeps you standing when everything else falls apart. We live in an age that worships speed, growth, scale, metrics, and noise. But the Stoics teach us that strength is not found in momentum, but in stillness. It's not growth at any cost. It's clarity at all costs. In a world where most react, we must learn to respond, with reason, with restraint, with inner fire, that does not flicker with every gust of failure. This is not a motivational speech. It's a reckoning. If you are an entrepreneur, then you are already on the path of hardship. The Stoics would say, good, because only through hardship can virtue be tested. Only through resistance can you forge the soul capable of carrying your vision through the storm. So let us study 3 ancient lessons, timeless truths carved in the fire of adversity that every entrepreneur must confront. Not with fear, but with the kind of courage that comes from knowing that what is within us is always stronger than what is against us. Some things are in our control and others not. Epictetus, Enchiridion. The entrepreneur's life is chaos. Clients cancel, markets shift, algorithms change, investors pull out. But Epictetus reminds us the storm is not the problem. Your response is, your mind, your effort, your values, these are yours. Everything else, mere externals. The Stoic path demands brutal clarity. If something is beyond your control, then it is beneath your concern. Not because it doesn't matter, but because it doesn't belong to you. Imagine the energy we waste, fearing the future, chasing validation, cursing the unfair. Now imagine if all of that energy was redirected into discipline, into craft, into relentless, grounded execution. We don't ignore reality, we face it, but we refuse to be ruled by it. That's power, and that's where Stoicism begins. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca: fear, rage, panic, envy. These are not flaws, they are weapons turned against you from within. The Stoics knew this. Emotions are not signs of weakness, but of disorder. And disorder, left unchecked, ruins empires. Seneca, one of Rome's greatest minds, wrote as a man constantly balancing politics, wealth, and danger. He did not seek to suppress emotion, but to train it, to channel it, to master it. As entrepreneurs, we face 1,000 deaths of the ego, launches that flop, critics who mock, partners who betray. In those moments, your product doesn't matter. Your mindset does. Pause, breathe, ask, is this under my control? Ask, what would a Stoic do? Then act, not from emotion, but from principle. Because the true battle is not for market share. It's for self-mastery. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius: meditation's death is not a poetic metaphor, it is a fact. And Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, reminded himself of this daily, not to be morbid, but to be awake. We build and build as if time owes us something. It does not. The Stoic entrepreneur stares directly into mortality, not with fear, but with focus. Every wasted hour is a theft from your legacy. Every small resentment, every delay, every indulgence of ego, it's a betrayal of the mission. Memento. Mori is not a call to despair. It is a call to action, to strip away what is petty, to act now, as if your days are few, because they are. And that urgency is not panic, it's purpose. We are not here to feel good. We are here to be great, not in applause, but in character. Epictetus gave us discipline. Seneca gave us perspective. Marcus gave us duty. But they all gave us something greater, a blueprint for enduring the storm, not by resisting it, but by becoming the kind of soul it cannot break. We too are builders, not just of businesses, but of selves. So let us build in silence. Endure in fire, and lead with a mind that no crisis can bend, because the Stoics were not men of stone, they were men of will, and so are we.